Hey guys, House of Prep here. Just wanted to give you a quick update. I did a little drive around here in my local town, right here, just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. That's where I live, and I just wanted to kind of check some of the gas stations. I started noticing on Facebook some of my friends saying that, oh, the Kroger gas, they're out, and then the Speedway, it's out, Shell, it's out. So I'm like, well, let me just go kind of check. I don't want to just report something third party. Remember, it's all about boots on the ground. That's what I'm about. So I went out, I did a check, and sure enough, all the local gas stations, I mean, they didn't have premium. They did have diesel, but all the regular fuel, all of it was totally gone. It's like a ghost town. And I can tell people are already getting off the roads. So I'm over here on the western side of Tennessee. So it's now starting to spread away from the Carolinas, away from the other side, the eastern side of the state, and it's starting to spread. So, what do we learn from this? That we're all thankful, and my kids, my wife, everybody that I recommended, hey, make sure you fill up your gas, it paid off because now they have gas, okay, full tanks, everybody in the family, and it paid off. We didn't go, and I mean, I have a 5 gallon thing that I have that I keep filled up for the lawnmower and such. So there's a little extra fuel if needed. A lot of people I've seen on Facebook and different medias going with everybody would stop hoarding and blah blah blah. No, people are just getting what they're going to need. They're prepping, they're preparing. And how many people have like 50 gallon drums full of gas in their backyard? Not many. I know there's some, okay, or bigger tanks, right? But it's not the majority. Not a lot of people have that extra capacity for gas. At some point, you start worrying about safety and such too. Um, so it's not necessarily that everyone's hoarding. Everyone's topping off. Everybody's being prepared. But reality is that there is not as much gas coming in, whether it is from the driver issues, not able to catch up now with the higher demand, also because of the pipeline. So we do know that those are facts. Those are things that we are seeing. So I have not personally heard about the pipeline of any more. I know they talked about having it up and running this weekend because somebody let me know if that's still kind of the track, or are they predicting it sooner, or maybe it's up and running today. I don't know. But I do know, however, even if it is up and running today, the chain reaction of the events that have taken place is going to take a little while to catch up. They'll have to work overtime and extra hard in trying to get gas back out. So, what's the next steps? Obviously, if you still have the opportunity to keep your tank full, do so. If you are in my situation, if your town, your area is completely shut down. Hey, look, real quick. Also, some of our local counties are already starting to get reports. They canceled school and made the kids go back to virtual for a couple of days. Friday, Monday, they're going virtual because of the gas issues, and it could go longer if the gas issues prolong. Uh, so the schools are already adjusting, knowing that that's going to start affecting families. So what do we do? So obviously keep your tank full if you can. Now, if you're like me and in the same boat and the gas is gone, and you like right now, if my car was on empty, I'm done. I, there's nowhere to get gas. I'm stuck. So I would be like, I can't go to work. I can't do anything. So what you start doing is you limit your trips. You go to work when you can, and luckily I live close by. So for the next couple of days, where everybody's good, we can all go to work. Then at some point, one by one, they're gonna be like, okay, I can no longer go to work. I'm out of gas, and so like you don't want to be running out. Oh, I forgot something from the store. Let's go back out to the store. No, you go ahead and you get all your stuff done now while you can. You get it all done, and you capture all the stuff that you have on your list while you're out. Uh, you know, I want to run out and grab some food or some fast food or something. No, it's probably better maybe just to stay indoors, right? And maybe start tapping into some of your preps if you need to. Try to limit your trips and limit your things going out, just for the sake of your personal emergencies. Like, what if you have an emergency and you need to get out on the road? You need to run to the hospital, or you need to run somewhere. And I'm trying to come down the steps. Dogs are starting to whine and bark next door. So I'm like, so that's how it goes, right? Whenever you try to do a video outside. So you always got something that throws a deer or a dog or something, right? Um, but that's what we're about. It's just adjusting, adapting. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adjusting and adapting. So I hope you guys are doing well. Normally I wouldn't throw a video in the evening like this on Wednesday, evening. But I did want to do just kind of an update because I know people are curious. And look, I'm curious. So if you don't mind, jump in the comments. If you're in my boat or you're starting to have family members or friends or you're noticing some things, jump in the comments. I'd like to see your updates. Like I said, I always call it, we're boots on the ground. It's the opportunity to see exactly what's going on in our own communities and the way lives are. So let's just start considering, what if this continues long term? If this thing continues to spread, it starts going more national. You start now preparing that grocery stores and local stores, convenience stores, things are going to stop getting as many shipments because of gas, fuel, and then the demand, because people now in their local area, they're not going to work, they're not eating out, they're probably going to be running to the store and trying to stock up stuff, kind of like back to what we dealt with last year. Stock it up, eating at home more. So get prepared for that. I'm just telling you, be ready. A lot of restaurants and stuff will probably at some point have to close as well because employees won't be able to come to work. That would be more of the long-term effect. Fuel, and it's amazing. You got to have it, right? You got to be able to have it to be able to go about your normal day-to-day life, for businesses, for shipments and everything else that we're dealing with. So let's try to move around and see the lighting. There we go. Look at that. That's a lot clearer. Now you can see my 4 eyes. So that's my deck. You can see I'm still staying in it. So tomorrow, I want to be working on that again. I think the weather is going to be just right for it. So I'm going to try to finish that off. But it's Thursday. So along with all this gas stuff, hey, we got some food stuff here we're going to be dealing with, and I think a little bit more around the corner now, especially like where we talked about the compounded events, the stackable events, and they're stacking. Okay, the events are stacking. So let's be prepared for it. Start getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I will post a video and we'll talk about food. So for today, if you don't mind, just focus on gas. All gas prices, I noticed them from the time I got up this morning till when I got off work. Everything had jumped up to $3, and then as I just got back from driving around, even though they were out of gas, they had already raised their prices up to $3.10, and then they're done. They had stopped raising the prices because they have nothing else to raise it on. There's no more gas. But that's where things, the cheap, the regular unleaded gas was at $3.10 at my last go around. So if you don't mind, give me some updates and let's all share and let's talk about what's going on. So you guys have a great rest of the evening, and I will catch you guys on tomorrow's video and in the comments. Thumbs up. Bye.